Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
And on the hill, the lefty, Shane Drowan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Kyle Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just missed. Drowan, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's outside.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Schwarber leads off first with one away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Alec
And here comes
Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Late swing, fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Vaughn. Here's Ortiz for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting fifth, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. This is Bryson Stott.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Two on, 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Hitter, number 11, Jackson Chourio.
Swing and a ground
That's
ball,
a foul ball.
And that's just foul. The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Yeah.
Bryce Terang, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. Stop. In plenty of time to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Catcher, William Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball right field. Freeland settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Brandon Sproat, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
No, that's out.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Ball.
Two now. And downstairs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and they get the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Here's Turner now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Hot one.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swings and misses. 2-2. This to third. Hamilton. Inning over. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. That's worth the price of admission. And we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andrew Vaughn now.
Ball outside.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a strike. And that gets down for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Garrett Mitchell.
Back one.
Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. Garcia on the move. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Sal.
So up next, Sal Frelick. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Freeland not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Over to stop for one. Over to first, safe.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz. To the right side. And that is that. Solo homer brings the Brewers even. We played 2 full. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Oh, he throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No, ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. Throws to second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get in the scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Boom. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at American Family Field. Set for the bottom of the third. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Painter back to work.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And the 0-2. Handles, throws to first, out on a bang-bang play.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Chourio in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The 0-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's William Contreras. Grounded out his first time up. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Terang off of first with 2 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1, and he swings through that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. Garcia quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Now here's Jake Bowers. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one way inside. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now Andrew Vaughn, a single his first time. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs, bases are full. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 5-1.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Mitchell in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs that you need and get back into the dugout. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him. And a 1-1.
Ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three-2 now. This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the inning. The Brewers go big with this grand slam. It's now 5-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jake Woodford. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's JT Realmuto.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Woodford. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, foul off first. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Now one
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
Sosa, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. The 1-0.
Ball, that's high.
The Brewers leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jose Alvarado. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Brewers,
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Brewers, second baseman,
Bryce Terang digs in now. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Step off throw to first.
No,
and he's back in on a dive. Hamilton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Runner on the move. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Milwaukee leaves one. They're up 5-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Turang over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
That missed. That's a ball.
Here's a high chopper. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Next for Philadelphia, center fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Man at first with one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 2 for 2.
That's in. Ball.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. The Phillies down by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 1-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Woodford done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Grant Anderson takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here is Bryce Harper. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Runner at second, 2 down. Just
outside
missed.
ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That's
Good
inside.
pitchers
That's
make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one moves his feet.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Chopped left side. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
He was all over that one.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now the left fielder, Jake Bowers. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5.
Heck!
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. No outs, runner on second. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball. That's down.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, center fielder Garrett.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
No, that's down. Ball.
Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Ball.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Low.
This
Ball.
guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's
That's
downstairs.
low. That's a ball.
And a full count now. Joey Ortiz up next for the Brewers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 now.
Nope. Ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
He's getting a little
that missed. That's
frustrated
the ball.
out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And here is
Leading off for the
Bryson
Phillies,
Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Mitchell moving under this one. Brings it in. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Adolis
In steps
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Brewers leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The 1-1.
Nope, ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it 6-1. Back here in Milwaukee, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up Up next for the Brewers, designated hitter, Jackson.
Here's the Brewers
Chorio.
DH, Jackson Chorio. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one fouled hard the other way. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Brewers, second baseman, Bryce.
2 down, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Sproat.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Has grounded out a couple of times. Way outside, and it's 1-0. And foul ball. Sproat, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That misses. Ball. And now it's 3-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So back to the top of the order. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Outside corner, there's a strike. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. misses
No,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Whips it to first. 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kirkering.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground to 3rd. Boom. Throws on to 1st. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Brewers, left fielder Jake Bauers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Bauers. Hard on the ground to 1st. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 gone.
Up next for the Brewers, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They lead it though 6-1. Back here at American Family Field, ready to begin the 8th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground right side, Terang. Got him on the off-balance throw. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. Ball high.
The Brewers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Heck.
On the
That
ground.
ball's foul.
And that's just foul. Boom. Leads off first with one away. The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Bryson Stock will hit next. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two on, one out.
No,
Movement in
missed.
Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill getting loose out there. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
One out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone.
That's low. That's a ball.
3. Tap foul at the plate. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. And they're all loaded
That's ball
up.
4.
Second
Take your
walk of
base.
the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Sproat out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Trevor McGill.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. In there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That misses
That's the
the
ball.
zone, and that's ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
A swing and a soft liner. That's a base hit. Run scores. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
And next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out. Bases full. And that skips into dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. All loaded up. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one at triple digits. Bases loaded. 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit.
Mitchell.
Ball.
And that's
ball.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Garcia has a beat on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Brewers.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers.
Sal Freeland.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
They put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
1 out, runner at second. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
That's a ball.
There's the strike at the knees. And the count even 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One down. Now here is David Hamilton. Here's your 1.
Ball. That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Real Muto throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The relay safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Orion Kirkery is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Banks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That missed. That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Marsh gets under it. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 8-2. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So man aboard, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies, and there's the strike.
Ball.
Man at second. got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And they close the gap. It's 8-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped up. Gone. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT.
Last chance for the Phillies. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Ball.
That's off the
that's
inside
in.
corner. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity's good, you see it really well.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long